Hi and welcome. My name's Shauna. I'm with Yoga Tribe, and this is Yoga on the Go-Go episode 5. So this is my last recording from this beautiful place in New Jersey, and tomorrow I will be heading off with my parents and my daughter Hannah on a 5 or 6 day road trip across the United States to take us to our new home in Longmont, Colorado. So I wanted to make sure I got one more video in before we started our road trip, and hopefully I'll be able to bring you some more videos from the road. So today we're going to be talking about balance. So balance is one of those things that you can kind of hear a lot about, but it can sort of feel elusive or ambiguous. Exactly what does that mean? So today we're going to be focusing on balance in your breath and balance in your body. Yoga has an amazing way of bringing balance to your body, both physically and energetically. The asanas are scientifically designed, very specifically designed, to bring that balance into your body and to bring you into a place of more awareness. We get so caught up in our day-to-day lives and our daily tasks, and we can get our mind pulled both in the future and in the past, and we can find a disconnect with our bodies. And that makes us more prone to both injury and illness. So yoga is a great way to help prevent that disconnect and have those moments of where you're so caught up in your thoughts and your mind and you totally forget about what's happening in your body. Those moments become smaller and smaller once you start to develop a regular practice, or even if you're just practicing periodically, that sort of yoga magic can still happen. So today we're going to find ourselves on our mats, balancing on our hands, balancing on our feet. We're going to find some ease in our breath and ease in our body. So let's get started. So we're going to begin seated. So find yourself in a comfortable, clean, semi-quiet, spacious spot for your mat. If you have a mat, you don't even need a mat for this practice, but you do need a steady surface because we're going to be balancing. Make sure that you have a surface that's not maybe grass or sand. It might be a little bit more difficult, but you probably still could do it. Also today, if you have a couple pillows, we're going to be using these for our arm balance practice, our hand practice. So you can have those just to the side so that you don't have to be stopping the video and running around to find those. So sitting comfortably, shift the flesh out from underneath the sit bones so that you can find a deep grounding into the earth through the base of your body. Rest your hands slightly back onto your thighs so that the shoulders can rest onto the back very naturally, and extend your spine and close your eyes. So draw in the breath in through the nose and slowly release, exhale through the mouth. Again, in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Just a little bit of big exhale breath to really get yourself settled. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's begin with our balancing pranayama breath, which is Nadi Shodhana. We've done this in previous practices. So let's take the right hand. We can drop the middle finger and ring finger down. The middle finger and the pointer finger come down. And the ring finger and the pinky finger join together. Take the thumb to the right side of the nose. Hold that as you inhale through the left. Close the left, release the right, exhale. Inhale through the right. Close the right, release the left, exhale. Inhale through the left. Close the left, release the right, exhale. Inhale to the right. Close the right, release the left, exhale. Deep breathing, inhale. Close the left, release the right, exhale. Inhale through the right. Close the right, release the left, exhale. And release the hands. That breath helps to balance the energy channels in the body. They're called the nadis, the right and the left. So see now if you can evenly draw breath in through both the right and the left nostril. And exhale the breath through the nose. Keep the spine extending tall. Inhale. And exhale. Opening the eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, let the arms fall down. And again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Take the right arm to your mat, the right hand to your mat. Lean to the side as you exhale. Inhale, bring both arms back overhead. Exhale, bring the left hand to the mat. Lean to the left, opening the left side body. The right side body, that is. Good. And inhale, come up. Both hands reach up overhead. So feel the balance of extending the arms up but grounding the sit bones down. So feel that weight in the base of the body with the extension of the fingertips reaching up. Good. Big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to twist to the right. Bringing your left hand in front, right arm behind. Take the head into the twist. And again, inhale, stretch the arms up overhead, big breath. And exhale. And again, inhale. Let's keep the sit bones grounded as we stretch the arms straight in front of us. So don't let the seat lift up. Keep the base of the sit bones grounded and stretch. Inhale, stretch the spine. Exhale, round up chin to chest. Come back to seated. Let's come on to hands and knees. We're going to start our balancing by crossing the midline of the body. So this is something that's really important for our brain balance. Yeah, so we want to make sure that we're crossing that midline in our movement. So you're going to see what I'm talking about. So you're going to place the hands right in line, so you have a wrist and an elbow and a shoulder alignment. And same thing with the legs, so you have the hip and knee in line. Draw the belly up slightly, so you have nice support in the back. And I'm not going to mirror you here. I'm doing exactly what I'm saying. So I'm going to stretch the right arm in front. Yes, I'm taking all the weight into the left hand and stretch the left leg behind. So here I have this cross balance, diagonal balance in the body. So keeping your balance, draw the belly up slightly and release it down. Let's do the other side. Stretch the left arm in front and the right arm reaches back, or the right leg reaches back. Good. And holding. Now let's try to move them at the same time. So stretch the arm and leg, right arm, left leg. And release it down. Stretch left arm, right leg. Good. One more time each side. Inhale. Holding, stretching, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Come into downward facing dog. So here, see if you can press evenly between the hands and the feet, and also between your right side and your left side. Good. If you need to lift and lower the heels, if this is the First movement of your day, you might need a little extra time to lengthen the backs of the legs. So go ahead and do that. And then step the big toes together. And keeping all the balance and the weight into the hands, we're going to lift the right leg up. And lower it down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. And lower down. Right leg lifts. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. One more time each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, now we're going to take the feet wide. Nice and wide as the mat. Keep the hands just where they are. And you're going to bend the elbows and bring the head down towards the ground. This might be a really new movement for you. So be really careful if it's too much on your shoulders or elbows or wrists. But let's try it all together and see how it goes. As we exhale, we're going to bend the elbows, head down. Inhale, straighten the elbows. Lift it up. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, bring the head, crown of the head down towards the ground. Inhale. So we're engaging the muscles of our shoulders, our back. We're bringing balance to the body. Exhale. And inhale. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. Good job, everybody. Walk the hands back to the feet. Good. Keep the feet nice and wide. And we're going to bend the knees. Okay, so this one you're really going to have to make sure that this works for you. You might need to have a lift underneath the heels. You might just go to this position with the hips reaching back and stretch the arms in front. Release the arms down. Lift the hips, drop the head, and roll up to stand. If you want to go a little bit further, we can go all the way down. Reach the arms in front. Drop the hands. Lift the hips, drop the head, and roll up. So you can either stop here or go all the way down, working into the hips, and lift, roll up. Let's add our breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch the hips up. Exhale, roll up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, roll up. This time we're going to hold. So you can either stay in this position or go all the way down and bring the hands into the center of the heart. So this would be the alternate position. Yeah? Good. And holding. See if you can lift the heart. If you're all the way down, press the back of the shoulders into the knees if that's accessible to you. Lifting, extending through the spine. Release the hands. Lift the hips. And slowly roll up through the spine. Nicely done, everyone. So everyone should feel a little bit of warmth. We were warming up the big muscles of the body, the hips and the thighs. So now we're going to start some of our balancing. We're going to get right into it. Yeah, so our standing balance, the beginning of our standing balance is going to be tree pose, Vrikshasana. So we're going to start by finding our standing leg balance. We're going to start balancing on the right leg. Okay, so round the base of the right foot deeply into the earth. So feel like there's roots going deep into the earth. And you can either place the left foot at the ankle or shin, or use the hand and lift it all the way up to your inner thigh. But avoid the knee area because you're actively pushing the foot into the leg, and that's not a stable joint to do that kind of pushing. Hands draw together at the center of the heart. So now we're finding stillness. We're doing a lot of moving. The the heart might be beating a little bit fast. So now see if you can find your breath in and out through the nose. The awareness of the movement of energy, maybe the movement of blood through the body. So just sort of tune in. I think yoga sometimes is like finding the right channel. Yeah, sort of tuning in to what's going on with your body and really listening. This is your chance to listen. A couple more breaths here. One more inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to lift the foot away from the leg and cross the ankle over the knee. You're going to come down, bending the standing leg, just like we were practicing with our squats. Yeah, you can either have the hands together in front of the heart or bring one hand to the ankle and one hand to the knee for more stability. Good. And the deeper you can go down into those hips, the more you're going to feel the stretch and opening in this left hip. Good. Holding. You might start feeling a little bit tired in that standing leg. So feel those roots go down just a little bit deeper now. Good. Got it. Inhale. Bring the knee right up into the chest. And as you exhale, you're going to reach that right leg behind. Going to go into a lunge with the back heel lifted. Sometimes this standing balance can, you even have to find more stability. Yeah, so really scissor the legs in towards each other. Stretch the arms out to the side. We're going to take the right arm and we're going to bring it under the left. Bring the forearms close to each other and touch the palms. We're going to see this again a little bit later as well. This is eagle arms, Garudasana arms. So go a little bit deeper into the front knee if you can. Lift the fingertips. Draw the belly up. Good. And inhale, big stretch up. Exhale, come all the way down to a low lunge. Slide back into plank, knees up or knees down. And with your exhale breath, chaturanga. Inhale, release the toes. Sweep the center of the heart up. And release down. Tuck the toes. Come back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Enjoy your breath. Balance of hands and feet, right side and left side. Slowly walk the hands back to the feet. Okay. Inhale, lengthen the spine, fingertips to chin, strong, steady legs. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And release it down. Bring the hands together at the center of the heart. So now we'll begin on the other side. Tree pose, so finding your standing leg. This left leg is shooting energy downward. The toes are nice and spread and you feel the sole of the left foot into the earth. Finding your balance. Slight drawing in and engaging of the belly. Placing the left foot either at the ankle, the shin, or using the hand to come all the way up to the upper inner thigh. Good. Actively press the foot into the leg and equally press the leg into the foot. That's the trick with this pose. Sometimes people think they're wearing slippery pants and their foot keeps slipping, and that can happen. But if you are actively pressing the leg into the foot as much as you're pushing the foot into the leg, finding that point of balance, that point of synergy at that connection, then you will most likely be able to hold this pose. Letting the shoulders soften, the jaw, the eyes. Tuning into the body. Don't fight the little micro adjustments in the standing leg. Enjoy the autocorrect that your body naturally does. One more deep inhale here. With your exhale breath, cross the ankle over the leg and come down. If you need more support, hand to the knee and to the foot. Otherwise, bring your hands to the center of the heart and reach your hips back behind you. Find your breath. Nice big opening in this right hip. Good. One more breath here. Inhale, bring the knee all the way up towards the chest. And with your exhale breath, shoot the leg back behind you into a nice long lunge. Good. Stretch the arms behind, or to the side, rather. Good. And go ahead and come into Garudasana arms. Good. Keep bending through the knees. Stretch the arms up. Press actively. Same thing here. Actively press the forearms into each other. You'll feel a nice widening in the upper back and shoulders. Good. And inhale, release, big breath. Exhale, come all the way down to a low lunge. Slide back to plank pose. Keep the knees lifted or lowered. With your exhale breath, hug the elbows in towards the rib cage as you lower down to the belly. Release the toes. You always have an option to come up into Sphinx pose if Cobra feels like too much. So right now I want to show that modification. If you want to go into Cobra, go ahead and do that. And with your exhale breath, release down. Hands slide back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Lift up. Engage the belly and hips up. Reach the hips back behind you as you press the hands equally down into the earth. Widen the shoulders. Good. And we're going to walk the hands back to the feet. All the way up to stand. Inhale. And exhale down. Inhale, arms sweep to the side. Nice, strong, steady leg. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. And exhale, bring the arms down. Excellent. Coming into our next standing sequence, we'll begin with Garudasana. So let's go ahead and bring the right knee up towards the chest. We're going to take the right leg and cross over. Yeah, so we're going to do this crossing position. I'm going to go ahead and face you so you can see that as well. You can let the foot dangle, or if it's accessible, you can wrap the foot around. From here, this nice steady base, you're going to stretch the arms, and this is very familiar. You're going to bring this arm in front. Yeah, I'm mirroring you now. Okay, so we're going to bring the right arm in front of you. And then wrap the left arm. Yeah, so this elbow meet, and then the palms press into each other. From here, you're going to make your container nice and strong and steady by bringing the elbows to the knees. And inhale, lifting up. So you make the container strong and steady, and then you extend from there. Good. Opening, pressing the forearms against each other. And with a big breath, inhale. Interlace the hands overhead, stretch the foot in front. Big breath, exhale, reach the legs straight back. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Good, really stretch the foot, stretch the leg, nice straight line. Good, bring the leg down. Release the hands and the arms. Do little earthquake legs. Shake it out. And roll it up. Good, nicely done. So the earthquake legs are really nice to kind of release any tension in the body. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the other side. Bring the knee up to the chest. cross the leg. Yeah, as high as you can cross the upper inner thigh, the more likely you'll go ahead and lock that foot behind. Little lift in the belly. You're going to bring this arm in front, wrap it around. Good. Now make your container strong by dropping the elbows towards the knees. And now keep that lower body just the same way, but extend the upper body. Yeah, very nice. Keep holding your balance. And inhale, release the arms, release the legs. Interlace, stretch the leg out in front. Sweep that leg straight behind. Whoa! And you're going to have those moments for sure, and just smile. Yeah? Reach the leg straight behind, Virabhadrasana 3. Straight line in the body. Or you can stretch your arms to the side if you want more challenge. Holding another breath. Bring those feet together. Whole body hangs over. Earthquake legs. Give it a little bounce. And slowly roll up through the body. Big breath. And exhale. We're going to come all the way down to the ground. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead. We've been doing some balance on hands and feet, balance on just feet, and now we're going to go into balancing just on your hands. So we're going to go into crow pose, Bakhasana, and that's where our pillows come into play. My lovely friend Jessica DeCow and beautiful yogi taught me this trick when I was teaching in South Korea, and it works beautifully. Yeah, if you're worried about landing on your head, these pillows will give you the security to really go for it in this pose. Okay, so if you're having trouble getting your heels to the ground in a squat, you can go ahead and roll up your mat, because we're going to begin with our feet nice and wide and coming all the way down like we did in the beginning of our practice. Okay? If this is not accessible to you, then you can come up into this pose. Okay? And you can hold here, and that's perfectly fine. And see if you can get your hands down in this position if your knees are not to a point where they can bend all that way. Okay? So go ahead and make this position, just like all yoga asanas, work for you. There should be no pain. Yeah? Stretch, pushing the boundaries, awesome. Pain, not awesome. Okay. So let's begin. We want these pillows in front of us, not right here, but a little distance, okay? Now I'm going to drop my shoulders down. Yeah, I'm going to snug down into this nice little cave that I'm creating, okay? Back of the upper shoulders are connecting to the inner knees. You might need to hang out here until your hips kind of adjust to this position. You can shift back and forth. You can extend. If it's starting to cramp or become uncomfortable or painful, and you can give it another go or adjust as needed. Okay, now from here, we're going to set the hands. The hands are going to be slightly in front of you because you're shifting your body forward. You don't want to place the hands directly underneath you. Stretch the arms slightly in front, and then you're going to connect the knees to the upper shoulders. Come up onto the balls of the feet. Okay, so just start there. You're just going to shift some weight into the hands. We've been doing some upper body strengthening a little bit today. And then you're going to reach your forehead towards the back of the pillows. Yeah, you might even say, I need to shift my pillows a little bit back. You might not even need pillows. Okay, this is just a nice way to practice this pose. And coming back. Shifting the weight into the hands, coming up onto the tips of the toes, and shifting back. This time, see if you can reach the top of the head towards the pillows and have a little lift. Don't worry about touching the toes together. and coming back. And I'll show you what happens if I have a little bit too much energy going forward. Yeah, I go here. And that was kind of fun. So you could even try that. Yeah, and then any fear that you might have can just drift away. So coming up again to the hands, lifting the weight, lifting the low belly. See if you can touch the toes. And then come back down. I'm going to try it 2 more times. Stay with me. Lift in the low belly. This time, see if you can lift the hips a little bit as you bring the top of the head forward. And back down. Last time, if we need to stretch it out, we can. It's a long time to be in that squatted position. Think out with earthquake. Come back down. Recommit. Shoulders to inner knees. Place the hands. Inhale. And exhale, lift off. And lower back down. Excellent, everyone. Bring the hands to the center of the heart. So just a moment of stillness. If this is too much and not comfortable, you can straighten the legs and drop the head down. Make it work for you. And slowly lower down. Go ahead and set the pillows to the side. And today, we're going to do a few minutes of Shavasana. We don't often do that in these short practices, but with our focus on balance today, we want to make sure that we have that moment of total relaxation where the body can fully absorb everything that we have done. And it's like really engaging our muscle memory, our energetic memory, so that we can take all these awesome lessons that we're learning on the mat and transfer them, translate them into our everyday life. So join me, rolling down onto your back, extend the legs, place the hands on top of the hip flexors. You can do just a little rubbing there. A lot of compression into that area if you're not used to that. Big breath, stretch the arms, stretch the legs. And exhale, allow the whole body to fully relax. If you need to do something here, you need to do a twist, you need to do a back bend, you need to do anything at this point, a happy baby, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just big exhale through the mouth. Make sure that all parts of your body are evenly releasing into the earth. Enjoy your breath, full surrender. To bring a little movement into the fingers and toes. Deepening your breath. The head drifts from side to side. And slowly roll onto your right side. Use your arm as a pillow and pause. Slowly use your hands to push your way up to seated. Find a comfortable cross-legged position. Hands draw together at the center of the heart. Feeling balance in the body, balance in the breath. Energetically balanced. Ready to take these lessons and apply them to your day-to-day life so that you can stay more present and more connected. Thank you for joining me. Again, my name is Shauna. I'm with Yoga Tribe. This is Yoga on the Go-Go. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear what's working for you and even some constructive criticism as to what's not working for you. Like, do you totally love these locusts or is it bugging you? So let me know. Let me know how you feel and how these practices are working for you and making any changes in your day-to-day life. Stay connected with me. I will see you next time. Namaste.